Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm talking about the difference between wanting your manifestation and needing your manifestation and all of the things around that. What to do if you just really want it, what to do if you do actually need it, because in some cases you need something. You are in a situation whereas if you don't manifest this will be detrimental to you and something will happen that you don't want to happen. Okay, so there is sometimes a case for need. 90% of us don't need it, we want it. And we get that mixed up and we think because we want it so much, that means that we need it. It doesn't. And we're going to do this, and this is going to send a clear signal to your subconscious mind and reality, if you like, that you just want this. And then to make the most of the fact that you just want it, how can you use that rocket fuel to make sure that you do get what you want? And if you do need it, how can you use that? So we're going to look at both of them here because they may both be a thing. But like I said, in 90% of cases, we don't need. Okay, you ask yourself this question: if I do not get this, if this does not come into my life, will I be okay? Will I just be the same as I am now? Will nothing change? And if the answer is yes, then you definitely do not need it. You do not need it in any way, shape or form. You just want it. So you know that, okay, I don't need it. You've sorted that. Now let's just go on to the fact that you may need it. So you may be in the 10% that if you don't get this, something is going to happen that you don't want to happen, or something isn't going to happen that you really feel the need to happen. Otherwise, it would impact your life in some way negatively. So it will change from what it is now. So in that case, there is a need for it. In your mind, there is a need for it. What you've got to do is accept that you have a need for it. Instead of going, I can't need it, otherwise I'm not going to get it, and trying to push it away and not think about it and whatever you might be doing, or over-affirming because you're in sort of panic mode, but then you're stressing that you're too much like that and you need it too much and you can never get it if you need it this much, is to just go, okay, I need it. I feel that I need this. I need it. I want it, but I also do need it. And then just feel that, I know that sounds really weird, but almost feel the desperation for it, that desperate energy, because that desperate energy is actually really powerful. And even if you're getting a bit frustrated and angry at a person or at something, use that anger as rocket fuel too. It's momentum. All of that stuff is momentum. It's not ideal, is it, to manifest with anger, because we don't want to have to rely on doing it that way. But in this case, if it's something that you really, really feel that you need, then use it. Just really use it, and like talk to whatever you think this is and say, I need this and I need it now, and really go with that. Instead of trying to push the need away, actually use the need to just use the need as your fuel. So once you've established, in the most part here, that you don't need it, how are you going to deal with that want for it? First of all, you just accept, I really want this. Don't feel any guilt around wanting it. So don't feel like I shouldn't want it, because particularly if it's a person, we want what we want, and just accept your want for it in this moment. You know, maybe you'll feel differently next month, but at the moment you really want this. Then look at what you consider to be circumstances and see that around the outside of you that don't mean anything. That what I mean by that is they might mean something to you because you might have been hurt, or, you know, I'm not saying they don't mean anything flippantly. I'm just saying they cannot impact your future or your present moment, actually, if you don't allow them to. Push those to one side. Bring yourself just to you in this moment and your pure desire for that thing, that person, whatever it is, and just feel it. Yeah, I just want this. If there are compromises that you feel you need to make and you don't really want to make, so you feel like, oh God, is that going to get in my way? Because I can feel that I don't really want to do this. So how can I get this if I'm feeling this? Think about both of the things, the thing that you want and then that compromise. What is stronger? If the concern about the compromise is stronger than the desire, then that's one thing you need to look at. And you have to wonder why that is and ask yourself why that is. But if actually the desire is stronger than the concern about compromise, then go with that. Just tell yourself, so you're talking to yourself, you're talking to your subconscious, please disregard this concern over the compromise, because I want it more than I'm concerned about this. We have to make, I found this over the years, we have to make things clear to our subconscious mind, because if we don't, it gets everything you're feeling and it mixes it all up, and you get a version of what you want based on all those things you're feeling. But if you go in and set a clear instruction, it's a different matter. That's what I've experienced over the last 10 years or so with this. As long as you are clear and you have a clear intent and you state that to yourself, and to me, I'm stating it to my subconscious mind so that it knows what to do with this information. Otherwise, it just does what it does based on what we give it. And if we aren't clear about it, then we'll get a non-clear version, a sort of a muzzy version showing to us in 3D reality. So that's what to do. So just to really feel, no, I just want this, and feel that desire and be okay feeling that desire. Don't worry about it. And you can just tap into that feeling every now and again, every so often, whenever you feel like it. Tap into the feeling of the want for it, of the desire for it. It's okay to want it. If it feels like desperation, use that desperation. If it feels like anger, use that anger to fuel you. And you do that by stating what you want and really feeling that power of that energy around it, whether it is desperation or whether it is anger or anything. Like, what's not going to work with this is disappointment and lack and all of those feelings. They're not going to work. They're not going to help you get what you want. But a feeling of desperation, if you have it, don't try and run from it and hide from it. Just use it to your advantage. And a feeling of anger, use it to your advantage. Or if it's just a need, the thing is, if you really need something, you probably are going to feel a little bit desperate, but see that as rocket fuel. Don't see it as something negative. It's the way we see everything. It's not what it is, it's how we see it that matters. So if you can see your desperation as rocket fuel rather than something negative, then that is what it will become. Right, I won't mess this too much. I think I'll stick with this, just keep it precise and concise, and hopefully that's helpful to you. If you don't know anything about me, I'm an author, I'm a manifestation coach, and I'm a self-concept and mindset coach.